Hello friends, good afternoon. Hi everyone. Good afternoon Vijendra, Mehak, Pratap, Jayashakti, Sia, Sundarajan, Raj, Tanish, Shantanu, Abhijit. Everyone, good afternoon. So guys, hope you are revising the concepts. Yes. Hi Shantanu. Hello everyone. Am I audible and visible? Somebody please ping me. Yes, Rishabh, I'm audible to everyone, I guess. Lopamudra, good afternoon. Rashmi, good afternoon. Am I audible and visible to every one of you guys? Okay, thank you guys. Now, Now, before I start with today's session on Mughal Empire and study about the different, Mughal rulers. Okay, now I'll be asking you a few important questions concerning the Delhi Sultanate that we had studied. My first question about Delhi Sultanate is, who introduced Ikta system? Yes, who introduced Ikta system? Yes, guys. Fast. Very good, Shantanu. Shantanu was the first to answer. Pankaj, followed by Vijendra, Sanidhya, Raj, Rishabh, Amisha. Very good. Shweta, Jatin, Anjali. Very good. Mehak. Yes, the answer to this question is Iltutmish. My second question is, okay, who made Ikta system hereditary? As I've told you previously that Ikta system was being initiated by whom? It was being initiated by Iltutmish, but it was not hereditary. Who made the system hereditary? Yes? Take a guess, guys. Did I tell you about this in the sessions? Okay, I didn't tell you about this in the session. Yes, guys. So just remember one thing and please note down wherever you have noted the Ikta system. Ikta system basically means what? We had studied that rather than giving anyone salary, a piece of land is given to that person. Okay. Now, apart from his salary, what he's getting, what will he do? He will give the excess amount to the administration. And this system was called as Ikta system. Okay. This system was not hereditary during the time of Iltutmish, and this system was being introduced by Iltutmish. But Ikta system was made hereditary during the time of whom? It was made hereditary during the time of FST, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Yes, very correct guess, Behek. So Firoz Shah Tughlaq, he made Ikta system hereditary. For example, if I am an Iktadar, holder of a particular land in a particular region, the next Iktadar would be my son or somebody who is associated with me. So Ikta system was made hereditary by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Please note down this fact, okay? My third question. The question is, what is the pen name of the poem written by Sikandar Lodi? Yes, guys. What is the pen name of the poem referred as Sikandar Lodi? Very good, Sanidhya, Rishabh, Rahan, Shweta, Vijendra, Atul, Preksha, Pratap, Snehal, Ashish, everyone. Very good, very good, very good. Jatin, it is Gulrukhi. My next question, fourth one. Okay. The fourth question is, who is the third longest ruler of the entire Delhi Sultanate? I've told you the first one who ruled for 38 years was Behlol Lodi. Very good, Preksha. Very good. Preksha has given the right answer. Sundar Rajan has given the right answer. Adarsh, I'm not talking about the Mughal dynasty. I've told you about the Delhi Sultanate. Okay. Joel has given the correct answer. Pratap has given the correct answer. No, others, out of more than 97 students, 73 have answered and only 3 have given the correct answer by now. Answer to this question is Muhammad bin Tughlaq, guys. See, I've told you, the person who ruled for the longest time was Behlol Lodi. He ruled for 38 years. He was being followed by Firoz Shah Tughlaq, 37 years. And 26 years was being ruled by Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Very good, Joel. Very good. 26 years. Okay. And my last question to you guys is, Who laid the foundation of Sayyid dynasty? Yes, who laid the foundation of Sayyid dynasty? Yes, guys. Khizr Khan. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good, very good. Very good, everyone. Very good, very good, very good. Now let's understand about the Mughal Empire. And before I start with Babur, okay, again, I'm going to tell you interesting things and interesting facts today. So just pay attention carefully. I'll be explaining Babur, Humayun, Akbar, followed by Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb. Okay. Now, in today's session, we have to complete all of them because we have very little time left. And tomorrow, I would be covering up with the Marathas. And Marathas, apart from this, I would be covering few regional kingdoms like Jaunpur, Vijayanagar, and so on. Okay, these are the important from the exam perspective. 70 to 80% of the questions precisely. Okay, I'll be telling Vijendra, don't worry about this. 70 to 80% of the questions precisely in majority of the exams, particularly IB ACIO, NDA, CDS, and precisely from the SSC CGL are related to Delhi Sultanate. Secondly, Mughal Empire, Marathas, and their administration. Okay, so 70 to 80% of the questions I'm telling you. So that we have covered in depth and detail. Day after tomorrow, probably I'll be starting up with your modern Indian history. And I'll also tell you what needs to be focused on modern Indian history as well. Okay. Yes, Prathamesh, you have joined late. It's okay. There's no need to leave any page because I was just asking questions. Now let's begin with Mughal Empire. I'll ask you one simple question. Few days back, rather than saying few days back, few years back, Babri Masjid was quite in news. Who constructed the famous Babri Masjid? My first question to you guys. Yes, any idea who constructed the famous Babri Masjid? No, my friends. 74 students have answered the question. It was being, constructed by Babur. Only one student, Adarsh, has given the correct answer. It was constructed by Mir Baqi. And who was Mir Baqi? Mir Baqi was a military commander of Babur. Okay. Now, before I start with Babur, please pay attention carefully. You have to focus on 4 important battles related to life of Babur. First battle is fought in 1526, which is referred as Battle of Panipat. I mean the first battle of Panipat. Second, 1527, Battle of Khanwa. Third, 1528, Battle of Chanderi. And fourth, 1529, Battle of Ghagra. So here we are going to focus on these 3 important battles from the exam perspective. Now, who was Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur? Why did Babur attack India? Did anyone from India call Babur to invade India? Did Rana Sangha of Mewar invited Babur? Or this is just a partial truth? Okay. Apart from this specifically, did what we say Daulat Khan Lodi invited Babur? Okay, so we are going to understand these things in today's session. Now, Mughals are believed to be the lineage from the Mongols. And Babur was born at a place called as Fargana, which is located in Uzbekistan. Okay, now he ascended the throne at a place called as Fargana in Uzbekistan at the very young age of 12. Why? Because at the age of 12, his father passed away. And his father's name was Umar Sheikh Mirza. So Umar Sheikh Mirza was the ruler of Fargana, which is located in Uzbekistan. After the death of Babur's father, whose name was specifically Umar Sheikh Mirza, what happened? Who occupied the throne? Babur occupied the throne. And when Babur occupied the throne, he was merely 12 to 14 years old. You can imagine this person who is 12 to 14 years old. How much experience will he have in the military? Rarely, like a very little experience he will have in that case. Correct? Now it is believed that as he extended the throne, for some time he could keep hold of Fargana. But after some time, what happened? The nobles started revolting against him. They oftenly started switching loyalties, and he lost Fargana. After some time, he, what we say, captured the region of Kabul, which is located in Afghanistan. After capturing the region of Kabul, now he had an eye towards India. Now, why this person had an eye towards India? If you go through the books of history, what happens? We have seen right from the time of Alexander, it is believed that India was a very wealthy nation. Okay, like I'll give you a very small example about Megasthenes Indica. Megasthene, he was an ambassador in the court of Chandragupta Maurya. We had studied that. And he has written a book called as Indica. And in that book, Indica, it has been mentioned that there are many navigable rivers in India like Indus and Ganga. He mentions about the fertility of the soil of India. He mentions about the rainfall and the monsoon in India, how India was a flourishing country. Similarly, Fahim, who was a Chinese traveler in the court of Chandragupta II, has given a vivid description of the society at that time, the economic prosperity at that time. So what happened? Babur was also attracted towards wealth of India. But how should he attack India? He has acquired Kabul. There is no point in attacking or going to the region of Central Asia because already Fargana he has lost. He has no other option except to move towards India. But how to move towards India? Meanwhile, in India, it is believed that there was one dynasty which was ruling, whose name was Lodi dynasty. The first ruler of Lodi dynasty was Behlol Lodi. We had studied that. And Behlol Lodi was a very intelligent personality. Behlol Lodi, he knew one important fact, that I have come on this throne because of the few important nobles, and I cannot betray the nobles at any cost. So he told the nobles that I am one among the Afghan peers. I am one among you. You might have seen in the movies that the king is usually sitting at the higher pedestal. Correct? But this person, Behlol Lodi, never sat on the higher pedestal. In fact, he used to sit between the ministers so that the Afghan nobles should feel an affinity towards this person. Sikandar Lodi, considered as one of the greatest persons or greatest rulers of the Lodi dynasty. He took many steps for the welfare of the peasants. Then comes his son, Ibrahim Lodi. Ibrahim Lodi was a very greedy person. He was a very arrogant personality. Like, I'll give you a very small example about Ibrahim Lodi. Like, for example, I'll give you a very small example. Suppose you are being humiliated by somebody in private. For example, I speak to you in private. Okay. And in that case, if I tell you, you are doing wrong, you're not studying properly, this is not the way that you're writing your answers. Correct? So you won't feel that much bad. But if I humiliate you in the entire class, what will happen? You will take this as an offensive, or you will take this as an offensive measure. Isn't that so? The personality of Ibrahim Lodi was in similar manner. He used to openly humiliate anybody. He used to openly humiliate his relatives. He used to openly humiliate or insult the distant governors. One among them was Daulat Khan Lodi. Okay, he openly humiliated him. Another was Alp Khan, his uncle. Alam Khan. So what happened? The time was ripe. Now when they believed that we have to call in whom? We have to call in Babur to invade India. So Daulat Khan Lodi, Alam Khan, they invited Babur to invade India. Many books of history also write one more important fact. And that fact is Rana Sanga of Mewar. He also invited Babur to invade India. My friends, this is the partial truth. In fact, Babur has written his own biography, which is originally written in Turkish language. And that biography is called as Tuzuke Babari. Babur himself has mentioned in his biography that I was never invited by Rana Sangha of Mewar. But the books of history has portrayed that Rana Sangha of Mewar was being invited by Babur. So, sorry, Babur was being invited by Rana Sangha of Mewar. Finally, what happens? This person, after 1524, he starts moving towards India, and precisely between 1519 to 1524. And he had conquered the region of Sindh and Lahore. Ibrahim Lodi was sitting at the throne of Delhi Sultanate. And at this time, Daulat Khan Lodi and Alam Khan invited Babur to invade India. 1526, 21st April, the forces of Ibrahim Lodi met the forces of Babur on the battlefield of Panipat, located in Haryana. Everyone would be astonished here to understand one important fact. Ibrahim Lodi, he had a force of more than 1 lakh. And Babur, he merely had 10 to 15,000 soldiers with him. Okay. Now, what strategy did Babur use actually? Or how the strategy was being deployed? In simple words, the army of what we say Ibrahim Lodi was approximately 10 times the army of Babur. 10 to 15,000 and 1,10,000, 1,20,000. Can you imagine? But still Babur was very successful in all of his battle. What techniques did Babur use? So historians believe that Babur had used one technique in all his battle. And that technique is called as Tuluguma technique. Some refer it as Tuglunuma technique. It is actually referred as Tuluguma technique or Rumi technique. Now, what is Tuluguma technique or Rumi technique? I'll give you a very small example about this. Suppose this is the forces of Ibrahim Lodi. Okay? These are the forces of Babur. Now, what will Babur do? Now, Babur has divided his forces into 5 parts. Advance, reserve, center, right, left. Okay? So, he has divided it. Suppose he is facing this battlefield, divided into 5 parts. Advance, reserve, okay, right, left, center. Now, what will happen? In the advance forces, precisely what will he do? Bullock carts, bullock carts, bullock carts, bullock carts, bullock carts. Okay? And these bullock carts are tied with a leather strap. Okay? Now, what will happen in that case? In that case, there are few soldiers who are standing in front of this leather strap. And there are few soldiers who are standing behind this leather strap. And the soldiers who are standing behind the leather straps on the bullock cart, they are having what? They are having cannons with them. So what happens? They will move forward and attack. And what will these people do? These will start bursting out the cannons on the enemy. Okay? And when they're bursting out the cannons on the enemy, the left and the reserve right forces will start attacking from the sidewards. Babur is in the center. So advanced forces will fight ahead. Just behind the bullock cart strap, there are whom? The people who are holding cannons, they will start firing the cannons. The left forces will attack from the left side. Right forces will attack from the right side. The entire, what we say, army unit, although small, they will try to encircle the enemy. And this technique is called as Tuluguma technique or Rumi technique, which was used by Babur in first battle of Panipat and majority of the battles that he fought in India. And where did this person learn the Rumi technique or Tuluguma technique? He learned this technique precisely in Battle of Transoxiana. You know, I'll tell you one thing. Many a times what happens, I'll tell you one example. For example, if you guys are preparing for your IB examination, and I pray to God, fortunately, that you crack this exam. What will people around you tell you? That he is very lucky enough to crack this exam within the very first attempt. But actually, you and your parents know what you have done, what efforts you have put in to crack this exam. Correct? So in that case, what, like for example, sometimes you might be feeling frustrated. Sometimes you might be feeling a bit low. Will I be able to crack this exam? Correct? So in that case, your preparation does not go like this. Your preparation goes like this: highs and lows, ups and downs. Here you need to maintain your emotional aspect. True? So you have gone through all these phases during your preparation. So the most important aspect, you have learned through these phases, and these phases have made you mature, and finally you reach your goal. Same happened with Babur here. Babur from 1512, 1514, Babur had lost almost all the battles till 1519. Almost all the battle. But he learned something from every battle. In fact, this technique, which is referred as Tuluguma technique, was used by whom? Used by Saibani Khan against Babur in Battle of Transoxiana. And Babur had lost that battle. So Babur tried to analyze, why did I lose this battle? Although I had a huge army and Saibani Khan had a small army, because Saibani Khan was strategically more competent than me. So he learned Tuluguma technique from him, and he deployed the same technique in India. Apart from this, he was the first Muslim ruler to use gunpowder in India. Apart from this, he had a breed of camel referred as Zamburak. And in that case, in first battle of Panipat, Ibrahim Lodi was being defeated by Babur. Then comes Battle of, what we say, Khanwa, which was fought between Rana Sanga of Mewar and Babur. Now, I will tell you one more thing. From 1526 to 1529, Babur is continuously fighting battles in India. Okay? And in that case, if Babur is, like, in very simple words, every book has depicted that Babur has been successful in every battle. And there is only one battle, which is referred as Battle of Khanwa, which was fought between Rana Sanga of Mewar and Babur. I'll tell you about one more battle, and that is Battle of Bayana, which is fought between Babur and Rana Sanga of Mewar, and it is not mentioned in any book of history. Now, who was Rana Sanga? The region of Mewar was being ruled by different Maharanas. And there was one important dynasty that was being formed in the region of Mewar in the, what we say, early medieval age. And that dynasty was called as, what we say, Guhila dynasty or Sisodia dynasty. Bappa Rawal is considered as the founder. And this dynasty in the coming years has seen beautiful Maharanas. In the region of Mewar, the Maharajas were referred by Maharanas. Maharana Kumbha, who constructed the Kumbhalgarh fort. Maharana, what we say, Mokal. After Maharana Mokal, Maharana Raimal, Maharana Sanga. So I'll tell you one example. There was one Maharana whose name was Rana Raimal. Maharana basically means Maharaj, the king, the ruler. So Rana Raimal, he had 4 sons: Prithviraj, Jaimal, Shesh, and Sanga. I repeat, Maharana Raimal, he had 4 sons: Prithviraj, then Jaimal, Shesh, and Rana Sanga. After the death of Raimal, there was power struggle between the 4 brothers. And in fact, the elder brother Prithviraj was so hungry for power that he, in fact, blinded his brother Maharana Sanga. In fact, one of his hands were cut. If you see the pic of Maharana Sanga, he's considered as one of the greatest warriors of the Rajputs. And if you see his pic, he's blinded by one eye and he does not have one arm. And this was done by his brother, whose name was Prithviraj, in the game of power struggle. But still a brave, what we say, Rajput warrior. In fact, it is said that Ibrahim Lodi was defeated twice by Maharana Sanga. Now, at that time, what happened? Babur was victorious in Battle of Panipat. Now what happened? Babur wanted to capture the region of Agra, and Agra was under a Afghan soldier whose name was Nizam Khan. So what happened? Nizam Khan, he shook hands with Babur and he sided with the Mughals. The region of Bayana, a very important fort near Agra, it was being conquered by whom? Maharana Sangha. And Maharana Sangha, he conquered the fort of Bayana, which is located near Agra. At that time, Babur attacked the region of Bayana, and he had to face a very humiliating and a disastrous defeat. And this battle was fought in the end of 1526 and start of 1527. And this battle is not mentioned in majority of the books of history. This battle is referred as Battle of Bayana, fought between Babur and Rana Sangha, in which Rana Sangha ji emerged victorious. In 1527, Battle of Khanwa was fought. Khanwa is located near Agra, between Rana Sangha and Babur, and here Rana Sangha, it is believed that he had made alliance with many other Rajput rulers. One among the Rajput ruler was Medini Rai. He was the Rajput ruler of Malwa, Chanderi, located in Madhya Pradesh, and many other Rajput ruler. But what happened? There was one person whose name was Silhadi Tomar. Silhadi Tomar, he betrayed Rana Sangha ji. And Rana Sangha ji, in Battle of Khanwa, he became brutally wounded and he was taken away from the battlefield. After some time, Rana Sangha gained strength and he wanted to attack Babur again. But many historians believe that Rana Sangha was being killed by poisoning. And this poisoning was done by his own nobles. So this is nothing but second battle, that is Battle of Khanwa. Third, Battle of Chanderi. Chanderi, it is an extension of Malwa. Now, where is Malwa? If you see the geographical map of Madhya Pradesh, it is divided into 4 to 5 geographical units. The northern part of Madhya Pradesh is called as Bundelkhand. Southern part is called as Nimad, and the western part is called as Malwa. Ujjain, Dhar, Mandu, Neemach, Mandsaur. You might have heard about these districts. Okay, so these districts come under usually Malwa. And the extension of Malwa was Chanderi. The ruler of Chanderi was Medini Rai. And Medini Rai had helped Medini Rai had helped Rana Sangha. And now Babur wanted to capture the region of Malwa. So the third battle that Babur fought in India was Battle of Chanderi, between Medini Rai and Babur, in which Babur emerged victorious. And the fourth battle was Battle of Ghagra. And this Battle of Ghagra, it was being fought between Babur and Mahmud Lodi. Who was Mahmud Lodi? One of the brothers of Ibrahim Lodi, and he wanted to take revenge of the defeat of First Battle of Panipat. So he commanded few Afghan soldiers, but they were not successful. So these 4 battles paved the way for Babur to come into India. Panipat, Khanwa, in fact Khanwa and Battle of Bayana. Third, Chanderi. Fourth, Ghagra. Okay. Now, it is believed that Babur has written his own biography, and that biography is referred as Tuzuk-e-Babri. It is written in Turkish language. And later on, it was translated into Persian language by Abdul Rahim Khane Khanan. Babur had only constructed 2 mosques in India. One at Sambhal, which is located in UP, other at Panipat, which is located in Haryana. Babur has not constructed Babri Masjid. In fact, the famous Babri Masjid was being constructed by the military commander of Babur, whose name was Mir Baqi. So it was Mir Baqi who constructed Babri Masjid, not the Babur. Okay? Apart from this, Babur had come up with a new system which is called as Char Bagh system. What is Char Bagh system all about? Suppose you are visiting any of the Mughal places. You will observe one thing. What is that? This plan. Suppose this Mughal structure is located here and this is the entrance gate. So This is a broad area through which you are moving towards this place. Now here, in between, you will find a fountain, and this fountain is called a Shalimar. So you will come here, you will encircle this, you will come here, and you will go there. So these places are called as four. Now it is divided into four parts. Okay. So here, gardens were being constructed. So which actually highlights the beauty of that architecture. So garden number 1, garden number 2, garden number 3, garden number 4. And this system was started by Babur in Mughal architecture. And this system is called as Char Bagh system. At the young age of 47, Babur passed away. And the administration fell into the hands of his son, whose name was Humayun. Humayun was not that capable like Babur. Humayun was literate, but he did not have those skills, military skills like Babur. Humayun basically means fortunate enough, but he is considered as the most unfortunate ruler of entire Mughal Empire. So that was the story of Babur. Hope the points are clear, my friends. Yes? Okay. Please start writing, guys. Babur is a Persian word. Write fast, guys, because we have to cover a lot. Babur is a Persian word which means tiger. Second, Babur ascended the throne at Fargana. Babur ascended the throne at Fargana, located in Uzbekistan, from his father, Umar Sheikh Mirza. From his father, Umar Sheikh Mirza. Okay. Father's name, Sanidhya Umar Sheikh Mirza. After some time, Babur lost Fargana to Uzbeks. After some time, Babur lost Fargana to Uzbeks. Another important aspect. He then moved towards Kabul. He then moved towards Kabul. Between 1519 and 24, he invaded Sindh and Lahore. Between 1519 and 24, he invaded Sindh and Lahore. Alam Khan Lodi and Daulat Khan Lodi invited Babur to invade India. Alam Khan Lodi and Daulat Khan Lodi invited Babur to invade India. First Battle of Panipat was fought between the forces of Babur and IL, Ibrahim Lodi. Babur used Rumi or Tuluguma technique. Babur used Rumi or Tuluguma technique which he learnt in Battle of Saraipul from Saibani Khan. Which he learnt in Battle of Saraipul from Saibani Khan. He was the first Muslim ruler to use gunpowder in India. Between 1526 and 1527, learned from Prathamesh Saibani Khan. Between 1526 and 1527, Battle of Bayana, Bayana, was fought between Ibrahim Lodi and Rana Sanga, in which Rana Sanga emerged victorious. Please write down in bracket. Rana Sanga was a ruler of Mewar and son of Rana Raimal. Rana Sanga was the ruler of Mewar and son of Rana Raimal, who was being blinded by his brother. Yes, what was his name? Who was being blinded by his brother. Yes, any guess? I've told you the entire story. Who was blinded by his brother? Yes, very good, Preksha. Very good. Very good, Adarsh, Ashish. Very good. Sadhvik, Prithviraj. In 1527, yes, Prithviraj was his brother. This is not Prithviraj Chauhanji. I'm talking about Sisodia dynasty. Okay. Yes, very good, Kanna. Defeated by his brother Prithviraj. In 1527, Battle of Khanwa was fought between Rana Sanga and Babur, in which Babur emerged victorious. Rana Sanga was betrayed by one of his associate, Silhadi Tomar. Rana Sanga was betrayed by one of his associates, Silhadi Tomar. Babur attacked Chanderi and defeated Medini Rai in 1528. Babur attacked Chanderi and defeated Sanidhya, Silhadi Tomar. This is the spelling. Okay. Babur attacked Chanderi and defeated Medini Rai in 1528. In 1529, Battle of Ghagra was fought between Babur and Muhammad Lodi, brother of Ibrahim Lodi. In which Babur emerged victorious. Babur wrote his biography, Tuzuke Babri, in Turkish language. Babur wrote his biography, Tuzuke Babri, in Turkish language. Later on, it was translated into Persian language. Yes, Babur, I'll repeat the point, Prathamesh. Babur wrote his biography, Tuzuke Babri, in Turkish language. Later on, it was translated. Which point you want me to repeat? Okay. Battle of Ghagra was fought between Babur and Muhammad Lodi, brother of Ibrahim Lodi, in 1529, in which Babur emerged victorious. Is it clear, Prathamesh? The next one, Babur wrote his biography, Tuzuke Babri, in Turkish language. Which was later translated into Persian language by Abdur Rahim Khan-e-Khana. Abdur Rahim Khan-e-Khana. This is only one name, okay? The famous Babri Masjid was constructed by Mir Baqi. The famous Babri Masjid was constructed by Mir Baqi. He built two mosques, one at Panipat and other at Sambhal in UP. And last, he initiated the Char Bagh system in Mughal architecture. He initiated the Char Bagh system in Mughal architecture. Okay? Now let's speak about Nuruddin Muhammad Humayun. Now, pay attention carefully. As I've told you, Babur was succeeded by his son Humayun. And Humayun, it's a Persian word. Joel, the name of the two mosques were, the two mosques were constructed, one at Panipat, other at Sambhal. Sambhal is located in UP. Okay? Now, Babur, he died at the age of 47, around 1530. Now, he was succeeded by his son, whose name was Humayun. And Humayun basically means what? Humayun basically means fortunate enough. One who is considered as the luckiest one. Yes, Ashish, perfect. Humayun's tomb is a part of Char Bagh as well. Okay. The name of father of what we say, Rana Sanga, was Rana Raimal. Okay, Joel? Is it clear, Ashish? You are correct about Humayun's tomb. Secondly, Joel, is it clear, Rana Raimal? Okay. So Humayun basically means the person who is very fortunate enough. Okay. Now, it is always said that specifically that Humayun, he was although literate, but he lacked military skills. He did not have military skills like his father, whose name was Babur. So after his death, like it is believed that Babur called Humayun and said that I have created such a huge empire. And if you four brothers keep on squabbling with each other, what will happen? Some or the other will take the advantage of this. And in that case, you will lose the entire region. So I suggest you that you should become the ruler of the Mughal Empire and you should equally divide the kingdom between all your brothers. So Humayun, he had four brothers, Kamran, Askari, and Hindal. Sorry, three brothers, Kamran, Askari, and Hindal. One brother whose name was Kamran. He settled in the region of Afghanistan, Kabul. And he said that I don't have any interest in taking care of the affairs of the administration in India. Other two brothers whose name were Askari and Hindal, they were given certain parts of Rajasthan and certain parts of Malwa. And Humayun, he became the Mughal emperor having the control over the region of Delhi and Agra. Now what happened? Now, as Humayun sat on the throne, the power of the Mughal empire was not stable. Why? Babur had fought many battles, but Babur could not consolidate the administration. Why? Because continuously he was fighting battle. 1526, 27, 28, 29. And in 1530, he died. Apart from this, whatever money that he got by looting in these battles, he distributed among the nobles. So Humayun was facing the problem of consolidation of the administration. First thing. Okay. And second thing, what happened? Second problem that Humayun faced was that how to bring the finances to control the administration. And now, third important problem that Humayun was facing was, in the West, there was a person whose name was Bahadur Shah. Just a second. There was a person whose name was Bahadur Shah, who was ruler of Gujarat. And in the East, there was another person whose name was Sher Khan, also referred as Sher Shah Suri. So he continuously had to face a problem from West and East. So now he decided that, first of all, he is going to control this person, Bahadur Shah. So he attacked the region of Gujarat and acquired that region of Gujarat and defeated Bahadur Shah. Meanwhile, what happened? When this person, he was going on an expedition towards the region of Western India, precisely the region of Gujarat, the other person, Sher Khan, also referred as Sher Shah Suri, he had conquered the region of Bengal. And when he had conquered the region of Bengal, he was moving towards the region of Bihar. Immediately, Humayun comes to know about this. And Humayun, moved towards the region of Bihar. And here there is a place in the eastern UP which is referred as Chunar, in which what happened? The fort of Chunar was being occupied. And at this time, the biggest blunder or the biggest mistake committed by Humayun was he pardoned or he forgave Sher Khan. As I've told you n number of times, history simply works on one rule. Never ever leave your enemy half dead. My friends, I had explained you the first battle of Tarain and second battle of Tarain. In first battle of Tarain, Prithviraj Chauhan ji, he defeated Muhammad Ghori. And Muhammad Ghori, he fled away from the battlefield. In the next year itself, what happened? Muhammad Ghori regrouped different forces and again attacked Prithviraj Chauhan ji, in which Prithviraj Chauhan ji had to lose the battle and he died. So history teaches us one thing: never ever leave your enemy half dead, because this person from the east, Sher Khan, who had attacked previously, will attack again. After some time, what happened? There was a battle which is referred as Battle of Chausa that was being fought. And in Battle of Chausa, it is believed that it was fought between Sher Shah Suri and Humayun. Humayun fled away from the battlefield. When Humayun fled away from the battlefield, Humayun moved towards the region of Kannauj, which is located in western UP. Sher Khan knew one thing: Humayun will come back to regain his lost territories. So what did this person do? Sher Khan again tried to chase Humayun. And again, another battle was fought, which is referred as Battle of Kannauj or Battle of Biligram. Again, Humayun fled from what we say Kannauj. So initially, Sher Khan, he attacked the region of Chunar, but here the Chunar region was being occupied by Humayun. He was successful, but he did not kill Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri. 1539 Battle of Chausa was fought between Humayun and Sher Shah Suri, in which Humayun fled away from the battlefield. Where did he go? He go to Kannauj or Biligram, Western UP. And at this time, this person, Sher Khan, he comes to know about this. And Sher Khan was an intelligent personality. Never ever leave your enemy half dead, because some or the other day, Humayun is going to regroup, and after regrouping, he will attack the region again. He goes to Kannauj, he attacks the region of Kannauj, occupies the region of Kannauj, and this person, Humayun, again, he fleds away from the battlefield and he moves towards the region of Sindh. In simple words, he is out of India now. Okay. Historians believe that from 1540 to 1555, there was political vacuum in India because there was no Mughal rule. Mughal emperor had fled to Sindh. So there was a rule of one dynasty at this time, Suri dynasty or Sur dynasty, which was established by Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri. Now, as I've told you, this person, Sher Khan, after defeating Humayun, he declared himself as independent and established one important dynasty, which is called as Suri dynasty or Sur dynasty. Okay? Sher Khan, it is believed that his original name was Farid. He was given the title Sher Khan. Why? Because he had killed a tiger. Okay? And hence his name was Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri. So there is a place in Bihar which is referred as Sasaram. And this place in Bihar, referred as Sasaram, it was under whom? It was under Hassan. And Hassan, he was father of Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri. So what happened? Hassan, the region of Sasaram, it came under Sher Khan after the death of his father Hassan. And after this, I have told you, he continuously fought battle with the Mughal emperor Humayun. And when there was a continuous battle, and when Humayun, he fled away to the region of Sindh, he declared himself as independent and established an independent dynasty in the form of Sur dynasty. He conquered many regions. He conquered the regions of Nagaur, Ajmer, Merta, Marwad, all the regions of Rajasthan. He conquered certain parts of Malwa, certain parts of Gujarat. And there is a fort which is called as the Fort of Kalinjar, which is located in Bundelkhand region. Simple words, in Madhya Pradesh. And while going on an expedition to Kalinjar Fort, there was accidental blast of gunpowder. And Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri died. And when Sher Shah Suri died, there was a complete chaotic situation. This is not only about the military expeditions that was led by Sher Khan. Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri, he has also done many administrative works as well. I'll give you a very simple example. What happened? Sher Khan, like example, his administration was highly centralized and it majorly cornered on 4 departments. First department was Diwane Wazirat, Revenue Department, Diwane Arz, Military Department, Diwane Rasalat, Foreign Department, and Diwane Insha, Correspondence Department. Apart from this, I'll tell you one more important aspect. Like what happened? During the time of Sher Khan, the land was categorized into different parts. Like I'll give you a very small example. Suppose I'm a peasant, I'm a farmer. I have 1 acre of land. My neighbor has 1 acre of land. I pay taxes to the government of rupees 100. Okay? And I just have 10 quintals of what we say food grain production. On the other hand, my neighbor has 1 acre of land. And on 1 acre of land, he has 15 quintals of food grain production. And both of us are paying the same taxes, 100 rupees. So isn't this a sort of injustice towards me? Obviously. Why? Here, the taxes should not be based on the quantity of the land. The taxes should be based on the fertility of the soil, on the basis of the productivity. And this is what was done by Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri. Here, on the basis of the quality of the soil, on the basis of production, Sher Shah Suri classified the land. And this system, it was even followed by the Britishers in the coming years. And what happened? Britishers came up with a new system, specifically in Madras Presidency and Bombay Presidency. Okay, and it came up during the time of Governor General Lord Hastings. Not Warren Hastings, Hastings. Because Warren Hastings and Hastings both are different personalities. What did Lord Hastings do? Lord Hastings, he came up with a system which is called as Rayatwari system. And under Rayatwari system, land was categorized into three parts: good, average, barren. The taxes on the land which is very fertile was very high. The taxes on the average land was average. And the taxes on barren land was less. So this system was called in the modern period as Rayatwari system. And the origin of Rayatwari system, the genesis of Rayatwari system, goes back to the reforms of Sher Shah Suri. Apart from this, for proper trade, what happened? This person constructed many important highways. Okay, I'll give you example. He constructed a highway from Sonargaon to Sindh, Agra to Burhanpur, Jodhpur to Chittor, and Lahore to Multan. Apart from this, the famous Grand Trunk Road, okay, which extended from Chittagong to Kabul. It was constructed by Sher Shah Suri. Okay, now the actual name of Grand Trunk Road was Sadak-e-Azam. But the name GT Road or Grand Trunk Road was given by the Governor General at that time, whose name was Lord Auckland. So the Grand Trunk Road, its credit does not go to Britishers. In fact, the credit goes to Sher Shah Suri. Sher Shah Suri had constructed a road from Kabul to Chittagong, presently in Bangladesh, and Kabul in Afghanistan. So this road was called as Sadak-e-Azam. Later on, during the time of Britishers, it was called as what? Grand Trunk Road. And precisely during the time of Lord Auckland. Okay? I've told you previously when we had studied Delhi Sultanate and Khilji dynasty. And what was that? The book Padmavat was written by Malik Muhammad Jayasi. And it was written in Awadhi language. And it was written during the time of whom? It was written during the time of Sher Shah Suri. So this is about the major administrative works of Sher Shah Suri and the expeditions that he led. And as I've told you, what happened? That after the death of Sher Shah Suri, the Sur Empire started declining because there was a lot of political turmoil and chaotic situation. This was seen as an opportunity by Humayun after 15 years to attack India. What was Humayun doing for the next 15 years? Now, what did Humayun do? Humayun, he fled away from Kannauj. We had seen that. Now, as soon as he fled away from the region of Kannauj, he moved towards the region of Sindh. And when he moved towards the region of Sindh, he started working as a minister in the court of a local ruler. Here he met Hamida Bano Begum. And he married Hamida Bano Begum. Like Akbar is the son of Hamida Bano Begum and Humayun. After some time from Sindh, he moved towards Central Asia. He met the ruler of Central Asia. And seeing the political turmoil in India, he asked the ruler of Central Asia to support him to attack India. The ruler of Central Asia told him, yes, I will support you 100%. But there is one condition. And what is that condition? You are a Sunni. And I want you to accept Shia. We had seen what is Shia and Sunni. Okay. I want you to accept what we say Shia. And if you accept Shia sect of Islam, I will support you and attack India. Humayun accepted this and Humayun attacked India, and after a span of 15 years, he established what? He established the Mughal rule again in India. Okay. Now, once upon a time, it is believed that like he was sitting in his library, and whatever has happened in his life, he was discussing with his sister, whose name was Gulbadan Begum. And Gulbadan Begum has written the biography of Humayun, which is referred as Humayunama. So in the evening time, Humayun was sitting in the library and discussing about his life with his sister, Gulbadan Begum. And while coming down the staircases of the library, what happened? His leg slipped away and he fell on his neck. And it is believed that due to the fall from the staircases, Humayun died. At that time when Humayun died, his son Akbar was just 14 years old. And he was at Kalanor, which is located at Gurdaspur in Punjab in the battlefield, Second Battle of Panipat. Immediately on the battlefield at Gurdaspur in Kalanor, Akbar was coronated and declared as the next Shahenshah, or the Emperor of Mughal Empire. This was all about the unfortunate ruler Humayun and Sher Khan, also referred as Sher Shah Suri. Clear, my friends? Prathamesh, Medini Rai was a ruler of Malwa. Okay. And secondly, Medini Rai, apart from being the ruler of Malwa, Medini Rai also supported Rana Sanga in Battle of Khanwa. Okay, thanks, China. Is it clear, Prathamesh? Okay, Ishwar Chandra, this is your first live class and history became your favorite subject because of me. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ishwar Chandra. Thanks a lot. Yes, Sindh was in India. Yes, Sia. Sindh was a part of India, but this person, he fled away from the mainstream India. Okay. So hence what happened here, Sindh could be treated as an offshoot from the mainstream India. Okay. Yes, Pratap, Sher Shah is an Afghan. Okay. Yes, guys. I'm really sorry, guys, because of the low voice, a bit of cough and cold. But I hope I'm clear. Correct? Yes, guys. So please note down Humayun. And then I'll be talking about Akbar. Interesting stories about Akbar I'll be telling you. Akbar's explanation will take at least half an hour. Minimum, if I minimize that, it will take half an hour. Okay. You won't believe that, guys. When I teach Alauddin Khilji for UPSC, okay, when I teach the classes for UPSC about Alauddin Khilji, it takes me 3 hours to explain Alauddin Khilji. And Akbar, it takes me at least 4 to 5 hours to just explain the policies of Akbar. Here I'll try to concise within half an hour. Okay. How immediate was this communication if Akbar was not at the place where his father died? See, Shantanu, like I'll give you a very small example. His father Humayun had a very close associate, a regent whose name was Bairam Khan, who also served as a regent during the initial days to Akbar. So he was so loyal that immediately, as soon as this person, he fell from the staircases, there were different postal runners who took this news to the region of what we say Gurdaspur. And immediately on the battlefield itself, he was being, what we say, coronated. Did you get that point, Shantanu? So it was immediate. Maninder, yes. Do not worry. I'll give a short break before starting Akbar. Do not worry. Okay. Yes, guys, please note down fast. Babur's sudden death in 1530 at the age of 47. Please write down fast. Babur's sudden death in 1530 at the age of 47 was a rude shock for Mughals. was a rude shock for Mughals. Babur had 4 sons: Humayun, Kamran, Askar, Hindal. Humayun, Kamran, Askar, Hindal. Kamran took care of the administration in the region of Kabul. Kamran took care of the administration in Kabul, Afghanistan. Abhijit, I guess you didn't pay attention. First battle of Panipat was fought between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi. Okay. And second, Battle of Bayana, it was fought between Babur and Rana Sanga, not Ibrahim Lodi and Rana Sanga. I guess you didn't listen to the entire discussion. I have told you that Rana Sanga fought battle with Babur, that is Battle of Bayana. You have mistakenly taken in a wrong way. Got the points, Abhijit? First Battle of Panipat between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi, and Battle of Bayana between Babur and Rana Sanga. Okay. Yes. Kamran took care of the administration in Kabul, Afghanistan. Askar and Hindal Okay, while dictating, I had made a mistake. Okay. Yes, please make a correction, guys. If you have written Battle of Bayana was fought between Babur and Rana Sanga. Please clear that confusion. Yes, Sia, Battle of Bayana between Babur and Rana Sanga, in which Babur was defeated, and Battle of Khanwa again between Babur and Rana Sanga, in which who was defeated? Rana Sanga was defeated. So if there is a mistake while dictation, please correct it. Okay? Askar and Hindal, they took care of the administration in Gujarat and Malwa. As Humayun sat on the throne, okay, guys, I'll stop here for 1 second. I'll repeat the point. Yes, Shivani, I'll repeat the two battle. First Battle of Panipat was fought between Babur and Ibrahim Lodi, in which Ibrahim Lodi was defeated. After Battle of Panipat and before Battle of Khanwa, there was one more battle fought, which is referred as Battle of Bayana. Battle of Bayana was fought between Babur and Rana Sanga, in which Babur was defeated. Battle of Khanwa was fought in 1527, okay, which was fought between Babur and Rana Sanga again, in which Babur emerged victorious. So in Battle of Bayana, Babur was defeated. In Battle of Khanwa, Babur emerged victorious. Hope so. Is it clear now? This is the 4th time that I've repeated, guys. Is it clear, Shivani? Okay. Coming back here. Askar and Hindal took care of the administration in Gujarat and Malwa and certain parts of Rajasthan. Moving ahead. Askar and Hindal. Moving ahead. Note down. Humayun had to face Prathamesh. For the 5th time, I'll repeat now the point. Babur and Ibrahim Lodi, first battle of Panipat. Then 1527 battle of Khanwa. Okay, I did not talk about the major battle between Ibrahim Lodi and Rana Sangha. I have told you that this person. Okay, is it clear now? Okay. Now please note down further. Yes, what was the point that I said? Please tell me. I forgot the point that I was telling you guys. Yes, please tell me. Yes, Humayun. Ha. Humayun faced. Okay. Very good. Thank you, guys. Humayun faced two problems. One, Bahadur Shah in the west. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Humayun faced two problems. One, Bahadur Shah in the west and Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri and Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri in the east. Bahadur Shah was defeated and region of Gujarat was occupied. Bahadur Shah was defeated and region of Gujarat was occupied by Humayun. Later on, the region of Chunar or the Chunar fort was occupied from Sher Khan. The Chunar fort was occupied from Sher Khan. In 1539, Battle of Chausa. In 1539, Battle of Chausa was fought between Chausa Joel, Chausa. Chausa was fought between Humayun and Sher Khan, in which Humayun was defeated. And fled away from the battlefield. Later on, Battle of Kannauj or Biligram. Battle of Kannauj or Biligram, Biligram, was fought around 1540 between Humayun and Sher Khan. Finally, okay, in 15, I'll repeat Sanidhya. Battle of Kannauj or Biligram Battle of Kannauj or Biligram was fought between Sher Khan and Humayun, in which in 1940, sorry, not in 1940, 1540, in which Humayun was defeated and fled away to Sindh. Atul, it was Battle of Chunar, okay, in which Sher Khan was defeated. Okay, Atul? Sher Khan, also referred as Farid, Sher Khan, also referred as Farid, laid the foundation of Sur dynasty. Sur dynasty. Yes, Prathamesh. In 1539, he fled to Kannauj. And in 1540, he fled from Kannauj to Sindh. Is it clear, Prathamesh? Yes, is it clear, Prathamesh? 1539, he fled away from Chausa to Kannauj and from Kannauj to Sindh. Okay. So, what did I tell you? Yes. Laid the foundation of Sur dynasty. Sher Shah Suri, he conquered many regions of Rajasthan, western part of Madhya Pradesh, and regions around Delhi. Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri captured many regions of Rajasthan, western part of Madhya Pradesh, and regions around Delhi. His empire was divided into 47 Sarkar. His empire was divided into 47 Sarkar. Yes, Hamam, I did not get any one of your questions. Now I am getting your questions. Yes, what question do you have, Hamam? His empire was divided into 47 Sarkar. Sarkar basically means the point like provinces, correct? Like I have told you about the Mughal Empire. In Mughal Empire, sorry, I have talked about the Mauryan Empire, Gupta Empire, that Mauryan Empire was divided into different provinces. They were further divided into different districts. So these are the different departments. Sorry, these are the different districts. Okay, Joel? So Sarkar means districts. So it is divided into 47 Sarkar. Okay? There were different departments to take care of the administration. Yes, I'm telling Shantanu, don't worry. There were different departments to take care of the administration, such as Diwan-e-Wazirat department, that is finance department, Diwan-e-Arz department, that is military department. Yes, I'll go with that slide. See, Diwan-e-Arz department, finance department or revenue department. Sorry, Diwan-e-Wazirat department, finance or revenue. Diwan-e-Arz, military or defense department. Diwan-e-Rasalat, foreign department. Diwan-e-Insha, correspondence department. Yes, Hamam. See, Battle of Chausa, it was fought in 1539. And that Battle of Chausa was fought between Humayun and Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri. Okay? In which Humayun lost the battle. And when Humayun lost the battle, he moved towards the region of Kannauj, which is located in western UP. So immediately again, what did Sher Khan do? Sher Khan chased Humayun in the region of Kannauj. In the next year itself, Battle of Kannauj was fought. Again, Humayun was defeated. And now Humayun fled from the region of Kannauj. And where did he go? He goes to the region of Sindh. So he fled away to the region of Sindh. Is it clear, Hamam? Okay. Now coming back, please note down here. Sher Khan constructed important highways. Correspondence, Himanshu, the correspondence department is majorly like, for example, I am one of the ruler, you are one of the ruler. And if I have to say you, or I have to send you one of the messages. Okay, so that messages would be taken care of by whom? Correspondence department. Or suppose if I am one of the ruler, and in that case I have to declare a farman. So who will declare that farman? So I have given a farman. So who will write that farman? That farman would be taken care of by the correspondence department. Is it clear, Himanshu? Yes, Joel. Not Joel. Is it clear, Hamam? Okay. So he improved. So please note down. Sher Khan constructed many important highways such as Sonargaon to Sindh, Agra to Burhanpur, Jodhpur to Chittor, Lahore to Multan. Lahore to Multan. He classified the land on the basis of quality of the soil. He classified the land on the basis of quality of the soil. This was later adopted by Britishers. This was later adopted by Britishers as a part of Rayatwari system. As a part of Rayatwari system. During the time of Lord Hastings. During the time of Lord Hastings. And implemented by Thomas Munro. And implemented by Thomas Munro. Sher Khan constructed, yes, the Lord's name was Lord Hastings. Joel, Lord Hastings. Sher Khan constructed Sadak-e-Azam from Chittagong to Kabul. Sher Khan constructed Sadak-e-Azam from Chittagong to Kabul. Yes, Rishabh, I'll repeat the last point. Rayatwari system during the time of Lord Hastings and was implemented by Sir Thomas Munro. Okay, Rishabh? Then Sadak-e-Azam from Chittagong, Sher Khan constructed Sadak-e-Azam from Chittagong to Kabul, which was later called as GT Road or Grand Trunk Road by Lord Auckland. During the time of Britishers. Lord Auckland during the time of Britishers. The famous book Padmavat was written by Sher Shah Suri. Famous book Padmavat was written by Malik Muhammad Jayasi. During the time of Sher Shah Suri. Yes, the famous book Padmavat was written by Malik Muhammad Jayasi during the time of Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri in Awadhi language. Okay. Shantanu, the name of the writer was Malik Muhammad Jayasi. I repeat, the book Padmavat was written by Malik Muhammad Jayasi during the time of Sher Shah Suri or Sher Khan in Awadhi language. Okay, Mari? Sher Shah Suri died due to accidental blast of gunpowder. Sher Shah Suri died due to accidental blast of gunpowder while besieging the fort of Kalinjar. While besieging the fort of Kalinjar, located in Bundelkhand. Okay. This was seen as an opportunity by Humayun. This was seen as an opportunity by Humayun to reconquer India. In 1556, Humayun died due to the fall from the staircase of his library, Deen Pana. Deen Pana. Humayun's tomb is located in Delhi. The biography of Humayun, Humayun Nama, was written by his sister, Gulbadan Begum. Yes, Milind, the literate ruler died in a library. Humayun Nama was written by his sister, Gulbadan Begum, in Persian language. Yes, Sanidhya. Humayun's tomb is located in Delhi. Okay, guys. So this is all about Humayun. See, Kamran, he already told that specifically, I'm not going to help you out. And I'm going to help you out under only one condition. And that is if you are going to give me share in the empire. And same was the viewpoint of Askari. If you are going to give me a share in the empire, okay, then I'm going to help you out. Otherwise, I won't be helping you out. In fact, his one of the brothers, whose age was merely 18 to 20 years, whose name was Hindal, he always tried to help Humayun. Okay, and in majority of the cases, he had helped Humayun. But in that case, luck did not favor Humayun. So Hindal, he majorly remained loyal towards Humayun. But Askar and Kamran, they never were loyal towards Humayun. Okay, Adarsh? So guys, before I start with Akbar, let's go for a short break of 10 to 15 minutes. Got it? So it's 15:30. I mean 3:30 right now. So we'll reassemble at 3:45. Okay? Till then, take a short break till 3:45. And then we'll start with Akbar. Got it? Okay, guys. Yes, guys, reassembled, everyone. Yes. Okay, great. So now let's speak about Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. Now, my friends, we have seen about Alauddin Khilji. We have seen about the expeditions led by Alauddin Khilji. And we have seen about the administrative aspects of Alauddin Khilji. Like I've told you that Alauddin Khilji, he was not the most literate one. Okay. He is considered uh, he is considered specifically as one of the most illiterate person of the Delhi Sultanate. Okay, but still he is considered as one of the most successful one. True. Similarly, it is believed that Akbar, he is not the literate person. Like Humayun is considered as one of the most literate one. Correct? But still he was not that successful. In fact, many historian goes to the level of saying that Humayun is considered not only the unfortunate ruler, but one of the most, like the administration during his time was completely in doldrums. Apart from being unfortunate, he was also unsuccessful ruler. But about Akbar, it is believed that Akbar was a very successful ruler. Okay. And Akbar, he used his wisdom. And this wisdom is actually seen in the Rajput matrimonial alliance policy followed by Akbar. Now let's understand about this. As discussed earlier, Humayun, he died in 1556 due to fall from the staircase of his library. And at that time, his son Akbar was approximately 14 to 15 years of age. And he was in the battlefield at Kalanor, which is located in Gurdaspur, Punjab. And this was nothing but second battle of Panipat, which was fought between Akbar and a Hindu general whose name was Hemu. Now, one of the question arises, now Akbar was 14 years of age, but he was not that, what we say, he did not have that much of experience of the administration and military expeditions. But how come in the coming years, Akbar became very successful? One reason, Bairam Khan. Bairam Khan, he served as a regent, as a Raj Pratinidhi to his father Humayun. And Bairam Khan also served as a regent to Akbar. So although second battle of Panipat, which was fought in 1556 between Akbar and Hemu, the actual battle was fought between Bairam Khan and Hemu. Okay. And in this battle, Akbar emerged victorious. And Bairam Khan was a very trusted aide of this person. Now, what happened? With the passage of time, Akbar's, what we say, wisdom, Akbar's military skills, Akbar's intelligence started increasing. And he observed one thing, that probably Bairam Khan, he is having an eye over the throne of Mughal Empire. And he actually aspires to sideline Akbar. So what did Akbar do? Akbar, he asked Bairam Khan to retire to Saman. Simple words, go to Hajj and I'll take care of the administration of the entire Mughal Empire. Many historians believe that when this person, Bairam Khan, was going to Hajj, he was killed on the way by a few unknown men, probably by the men of Akbar. First thing. Now, there was also one more person who was very closely associated with Akbar. And that person was Adam Khan. Okay. Who was Adam Khan? Adam Khan was a foster brother of Akbar. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I have told you, Humayun, in the Battle of Kannauj, he was defeated by Sher Khan or Sher Shah Suri, and he fled from the region of Kannauj towards which region? He fled towards the region of Sindh. And here, he married Hamida Bano Begum. And when he married Hamida Bano Begum, it is said that, like, after some time, he was being raised by another lady whose name was Mahama Anga. Okay. So, Mahama Anga, she has raised Akbar from childhood. And Akbar had a very close affinity towards Mahama Anga. Okay. If you Google it, my friends, you will come to know about one important fact. Like during the initial days of Akbar, when he used to take care of the administration, majority of the decisions that were being taken by Akbar was driven by this lady Mahama Anga. And these are not my words. In fact, historians have mentioned that the government during the initial days of Akbar, since it was being managed by a lady referred as Mahama Anga, the government was referred as a petticoat government. These are not my words. Google them. Okay? So, indirectly, she used to control the entire administration. And Adam Khan, he was son of Mahama Anga. So Adam Khan also held a very important place in the Mughal court. Why? Because Adam Khan was son of Mahama Anga. And Mahama Anga had played a very major role in raising up Akbar. Okay? Right from his childhood. Because she used to take care of the Akbar. Apart from this, Akbar's major decisions were being influenced by Mahama Anga. With the passage of time, Akbar started following the policy of imperialism and expansionism. And now it is believed that Akbar, he had conquered the region of Malwa. He had conquered the region of Gujarat. Okay, so I'll give you a small example about his military expeditions. Now, Akbar, he had conquered the region of Malwa from Baz Bahadur. I'll give you a very simple example about Baz Bahadur, and there is a beautiful love story of Baz Bahadur with Rani Roopmati. Okay. Now, what is the story all about with between what we say Baz Bahadur and Rani Roopmati? Baz Bahadur, he was the ruler of Malwa, and it is believed that Baz Bahadur, once upon a time, he was going into jungle for hunting. And when he was going into jungle for hunting, he heard a beautiful voice of a flute being played. And he started moving in the direction of that voice. He saw that a shepherdess, she was playing that flute. And the name of the shepherdess was Roopmati. She was very beautiful. She was very pretty. As soon as Baz Bahadur saw her, he was fascinated towards her. And he proposed her for marriage. But Roopmati said that, in that case, I can't marry you because I'm a normal shepherdess and you are a king. So there's a huge difference between both of us. He says, I don't care about this. If you are ready for it, I'm ready to marry you. Now, Roopmati says to him that I will marry you under only one condition, that from the palace, I should see river Narmada. So what did this person do? There's a very famous city which is called as Mandu, which is located in Malwa. Okay. On the banks of river Narmada, a canal was being channelized. And that canal directly came into what we say the palace of Rani Roopmati. And here he had constructed a small pool which is referred as Riva Kund. So at that time, Malwa was of very strategic importance. And I've told you right from the start, Gujarat and Malwa are very important places from the perspective of trade and commerce. In fact, Malwa opens a door of South India. It is a gateway to South. So immediately, Akbar, he dispatched his brother Adam Khan, foster brother Adam Khan, to conquer the region of Malwa. Initially, Baz Bahadur, he offered resistance, but he fled away from the battlefield. Later on, he was made as the Mansabdar in the court of Akbar, but initially he fled away from the battlefield. As soon as this person, Adam Khan, foster brother of Akbar, he saw this lady whose name was Rani Roopmati. Again, he was very fascinated towards her because of her beauty. And now, Rani Roopmati, she committed Johar. She died. Okay? Because she did not want to marry Adam Khan at any point of time. Now, this was not liked by Akbar. First mistake of Adam Khan. Second, Akbar had a very close prime minister who used to take care of the entire administration. And due to jealousy, his foster brother Adam Khan had killed that prime minister, had killed that noble or general. This time, Akbar got so infuriated, he got so angry that he threw his foster brother Adam Khan from the first story and he died. After some time, this lady, Mahama Anga, mother of Adam Khan, she became very upset. And after some time, she also passed away. In fact, Adam Khan and Mahama Anga, both tomb are located close to each other. So Akbar conquered Malwa. Akbar conquered the region of Gujarat. It is believed that after the victory of Gujarat, Akbar constructed a new city which is approximately 65 kilometers from Agra. And that city was referred as Fatehpur Sikri. So, due to his victory over the region of Gujarat, Akbar constructed a city of Fatehpur Sikri. And the city is located approximately 65 to 70 kilometers from Agra. Second important thing that you need to remember. Apart from this, he defeated Rani Durgavati and conquered the region of Gondwana. The toughest thing that Akbar had to face, and sometimes I feel after reading so many incidences in different books, that this has been a distorted part. And that is nothing but Battle of Haldi Ghati, which was fought in 1576. Okay, between 1576, between the forces of Mughal and Maharana Pratap ji. If you Google about Battle of Haldi Ghati, you will come to know about one important fact. And what is that? It's a one-sided battle in the favor of the Mughals. And every book has mentioned one thing. And what's that? In Battle of Haldi Ghati, Raja Man Singh, who was leading the forces of Akbar, okay, he emerged victorious. This is the partial truth, my friends. This is not the complete truth. Now, what is Battle of Haldi Ghati all about, which was fought between the forces of Maharana Pratap? Let's explore. Akbar, he was a smart and intelligent personality. And in fact, Akbar had followed a very different policies towards Rajputs. And what was that? Policy of matrimonial alliances. He knew one important fact, that it is not easier to defeat the Rajput rulers of Rajasthan. And here I have to play smartly. So what did Akbar do? He followed a policy of matrimonial alliance. Very simple words. He had many Rajput wives and he asked the Rajput rulers to marry their daughters to him. And in that case, they can run their independent kingdom, but under Mughal suzerainty. Many of the Rajput rulers accepted the Mughal suzerainty, except the ruler of Chittor, Maharana Pratap ji. And I've just told you a while back about Rana Sanga. So Maharanas of Chittor, Maharanas of Mewar were known for their bravery. Maharana Pratap ji was sent delegation for 10 times by Akbar. Accept our Mughal suzerainty, run your administration in independent manner, we won't stop you. Maharana Pratap ji denied 9 times. And every time he denied the delegations, he knew one thing, that I am inviting a battle from the side of Akbar. Finally, in 1576, the famous Battle of Haldi Ghati was fought in Rajasthan. And the battlefield of Haldi Ghati, it's very different. So how was the battlefield? Like, this is the battlefield of Haldi Ghati. Now, Akbar's army, it was being led by Raja Man Singh. And at that time, Maharana Pratap ji had a force of 25 to 30,000. Man Singh, he had a force of approximately 70 to 80,000. He had cannons in his army. He had camels in his army. He had fast-moving horses in his army, cavalrymen. Apart from this, he had different elephant section in the army. Now, what happened? Maharana Pratap ji decided to take over the forces of Mughal in a very diplomatic and tactful manner. So what happened? This is the battlefield of Haldi Ghati. Now, these are the 2 mountain ranges. From here, the forces of Akbar are coming, led by Raja Man Singh. What did Maharana Pratap ji do? Just in front of these mountain ranges, what did he do? He had all his army men. So what happened? When Mughal forces were coming from this side, they felt that the battlefield is quite wide. So we have a very open and a wide battlefield to fight against whom? To fight against the forces of Maharana Pratap. This was felt by whom? The forces of Akbar. But what happened? As soon as Raja Man Singh, he approached close to these mountains, immediately the forces of Maharana Pratap started retreating into the narrow passes. As soon as they started retreating back into the narrow passes, what happened? The elephants, the cannons, they could not move in properly. And in fact, on the top of the hills, what happened? There were Bhil tribe. They started shooting down the arrows. On whom? They started shooting down the arrows on the forces of Mughal. There was complete chaotic situation. In fact, you might have heard about this. In the battlefield, when elephant gets confused, it starts trembling down its own men. And this is what happened in the battlefield. The elephant started moving into this narrow trench. Already the arrows were being shot in the downward trajectory. They started trembling down its own men. Finally, what happened? Maharana Pratap was at the, what we say, winning edge. But unfortunately, his horse, Chetak, he got injured. He came down the horse, and this was seen by Man Singh to attack Maharana Pratap. He attacked Maharana Pratap. Immediately, Chetak, he sat on the back of Chetak. Already, he was injured. He started moving backwards, and he crossed the river Kiran. There was a river which was referred as River Kiran behind those mountains. He crossed that river, which is approximately 7 feet wide. He took a leap and crossed the river, and finally Chetak succumbed to death. This is where our history stops. And our books of history praises one thing, that Battle of Haldi Ghati was in favor of Akbar, and in that case, Akbar emerged victorious. This is partial truth, not the complete truth. Okay. Again in 1582, another important battle was fought, which is referred as Battle of Dever. From 1576 to 1582, more than 30 Mughal posts were being occupied around the region of Chittor. And in 1582, on the day of Vijayadashmi, Amar Singh Ji, one of the sons of Maharana Pratap, he attacked these Mughal forces, or the Mughal post. Akbar again dispatched an army, and the entire army of 80,000 was defeated. For the next 19 years, Maharana Pratap Ji ruled over the region of Chittor, and Akbar did not conquer the region of Chittor. So, Battle of Haldi Ghati, which was fought in 1576, has been mentioned in the books of history. But Battle of Dever, which was fought in 1582, is not mentioned in the books of history. That is one of the irony. Like it is said that after 1576, Maharana Pratap Ji, he used to live in the jungles. Initially, he did not have that much of money, okay, and he was just left with 7,000 soldiers. One of his ministers, whose name was Bhama Shah, he had helped out whom? He had helped out Maharana Pratap Ji to raise a huge army of 25 to 30,000 again. In fact, he had assisted him financially as well. And then his son, he took revenge from the Mughal army. And this is nothing but Battle of Dever. So that was the famous Battle of Haldi Ghati mentioned in the books of history. Apart from this, as I've told you, Akbar followed the policy of matrimonial alliances. Akbar is considered as one of the most liberal rulers, precisely among all the major Mughal rulers of the Mughal Empire. Okay. Another liberal ruler, apart from Akbar, was Shah Jahan. Okay. Shah Jahan is also referred as Little Akbar. Now, I'll tell you about Akbar that I have told you after his victory over Gujarat, Akbar has created a new city which is referred as Fatehpur Sikri, which is approximately 65 to 70 kilometers away from Agra. Okay. Now, it is said that Akbar was a religious tolerant person. Although he was a Muslim, although he was not that literate, but at Agra in Fatehpur Sikri, he had created an Ibadat Khana. And there were more than 36,000 books in his library. Although he was not literate, he used to ask the people, or he used to ask the scholars from different religions to read these books and make him understand. So Akbar, to an extent, was liberal. At Ibadat Khana, he started one new religion, and that religion was Din-e-Illahi. Okay? Here, it was started approximately around 1562. So, what was that new religion all about? Akbar used to call the scholars from different religion, a Jain scholar, a Buddhist scholar, a Christian scholar, a Hindu scholar or Sanskrit scholar, and an Islamic scholar, and they used to discuss the common issues or the common points of all the religion. And then came up a new religion which is called as Din-e-Illahi. As per Din-e-Illahi, Akbar had issued Mazharnama. And what is Mazharnama? There should be no discrimination on the basis of caste. There should be no discrimination on the basis of religion. In fact, for a short span of time, it is believed that Akbar had banned sati in his kingdom. Also believed that there was one of the Navratnas in the court of Akbar whose name was Mahesh Das, also referred as Birbal. He was the first person to join Din-e-Illahi. And this religious policy of Din-e-Illahi was being drafted by one of the Navratnas whose name was Abul Fazl. Okay? Now, Akbar, apart from this, he had started one more important system which is called as Mansabdari system. So this was about the expedition. Another second part was about his Rajput policy. Then comes his religious policy. Akbar was very successful because of one of his system that was called as Mansabdari system. And the Mansabdari system initiated by Akbar was actually being adopted from Mongolia. And what is Mansabdari system all about? Pay attention carefully. Mansabdari system rotates around two important things, Zat and Sawar. Zat means personal pay and status and Sawar means number of horsemen to be maintained. Now pay attention carefully. Suppose I am a Mansab. There are three kind of Mansabdar. Umar, Amir, Amir-e-Azam. Now suppose I am a Mansabdar whose rank is of Umar rank. Now what is Umar rank here? Now under me, there would be 500 soldiers who would be working or 500 cavalrymen who would be working. Okay. So if I am given the rank of a Mansabdar of Umar, so under me, there would be 500 soldiers. If I am a Mansabdar who is given the rank of Amir, so I would be having 500 to 2,500 cavalrymen working under me. And if I am given the Mansabdar rank of Amir-e-Azam, I would be having more than 5,000 cavalrymen working under me. Very simple words. Umar, he is the head of 500 cavalrymen. Then Amir, he is the head of 500 to 2,500 cavalrymen. And Amir-e-Azam, he is the head of more than 5,000 cavalrymen. Simple words. Now, very simple words. Suppose if I am Umar, okay? So my personal pay and status is Zat. Zat means I have 500 soldiers under me. So accordingly, I would be getting my payment. That is called as Zat. And how many horsemen I have to maintain now? Sorry, how many horses I have to maintain now? Suppose I have 500 soldiers under me. I have to maintain 1,000 horses. Why? Suppose I'm going to lead an expedition to the region of Deccan. So few horses would be used for carrying the luggage or for transportation. And like 500 horses would be used for transportation. And other 500 horses would be resting at that time. And when the battle will start, the horses that were resting will now fight the battle. So 500 horsemen had to maintain 1,000 horses. Okay? And this system, which was adopted from Mongolia, is referred as Mansabdari system initiated by Akbar. Okay? Moving ahead. If you remember, we have spoken about one important fact while Sher Shah Suri, during the time of Sher Shah Suri, that Sher Shah Suri had classified the land into different categories. Like Sher Shah Suri had classified the land precisely into three important categories like good, average, and barren. It was completely on the basis of quality of the soil. True? Same thing was adopted by Akbar, but in a different manner. Now, Akbar had classified the land precisely into 4 categories. And these 4 categories are Polaj, Parauti, Chachar, and Banjar. Polaj means a very fertile land. And the production is throughout the year. The taxes on Polaj land is very high. Parauti. The cultivation on this land is once in 2 years. Okay? Chachar. The cultivation is there in 3 to 4 years. And Banjar. There would be cultivation or there wouldn't be any cultivation because it's an unfertile land. It's a barren land. So Polaj, Parauti, Chachar and Banjar. Is it clear? So these are the categories of the lands that was being prevalent during the time of Akbar. Apart from this, Akbar's court was adorned by Navratnas. Like I'll give you a few examples about the Navratnas in the court of Akbar. Okay. One of the Navratna was Abul Fazl, a very important historian who has written a book called as Aine Akbari or Akbar Nama. Another important historian was Faizi. He was brother of Abul Fazl. Fakir Aziuddin. He was a Sufi saint and a chief advisor. Tansen. His name was Ram Tanu Pandey. He's a Hindu of Gwalior and he was a great musician who adorned the court of Akbar. Okay? And it is believed that he accepted Islam under Muhammad Gauth. Muhammad Gauth was a Sufi saint. Mahesh Das or Birbal, one of the chief advisors. And there are many stories associated with Akbar and Birbal. Birbal, like, he's one of the very cunning personalities. Okay. And he's known for his cleverness. He's known for his patience, perseverance, and wisdom. True? Like, I'll give you a few examples about this. And through this, we'll come to know how Birbal, he deserves to be a part of the Navratnas. Like, I'll give you a very small example. Now, there are many people around the Sultan or around the emperor who always are interested in doing buttering. Correct? Like, there are very few people, like, I'll give you a very small example. There are very few people who actually sustain on the basis of merit. And there are maximum number of people who sustain on the basis of buttering. So similarly, in the court of Akbar, there were many other ministers who were doing buttering of Akbar. But intelligent ministers, they worked on the basis of merit. They did not believe in something called as buttering or so on. So once upon a time, what happened? That Akbar was sitting in his court and Akbar told all of his ministers that what happened? Like, Akbar told all his ministers that I'm very privileged enough, I'm very fortunate enough that I have many loyal ministers in my court and they are very honest, who have not lied me any time. Everyone said, yes, we are always loyal to you. We have always spoken the truth. We have never lied to you. Birbal was sitting silent. And Akbar's eye felt on Birbal. And Birbal, like Akbar asked Birbal, are you not honest? So Birbal said, yes, I'm honest. Have you lied sometime to me? Yes. Then Birbal said, yes. Every one of us tell lies some or the other time in life. Akbar got very angry. And Akbar said, immediately leave my court. And I don't want any noble, any minister in my court who lies to me, who is not honest. So Birbal tries explaining him one thing, that everyone, some or the other point of his time in his life, he has lied to someone else. Akbar said, leave the court immediately. He leaves the court. But before leaving, this person, Birbal, says to Akbar that whenever you require my help, it would be a matter of privilege for me and I'm ready to help you out. Okay, he left. After 2 months, Birbal comes in the court and Birbal has a golden wheat crop in his hand. Now, as soon as Akbar saw him, Akbar got angry that I've told you that do not come in my court. He said that before leaving, I had told you one thing, that I would be coming if you need me. And I think so the court right now needs me. Now, Akbar says, how? For the next 2 months, Birbal said, I was meditating in the jungles. And when I was meditating in the jungles of Himalayas, I came across a saint who gave me this crop. And he said that this is a golden wheat crop. If you plant this, you will get golden wheat. So I thought that I should give it to you, because if I give it to you and if you plant this, your kingdom will become the richest kingdom in the world. Akbar was very happy. He said, tomorrow morning, everyone come to the field. Every minister, Akbar and everyone tomorrow early in the morning came to the field. Birbal came up with that crop. And where Birbal came up with that crop, Akbar said, now please plant it. Okay. So Birbal replied, now the saint who gave me this crop, he had put one condition, and the condition was the person who is very honest and who has never lied in his life, if he will plant this crop, then what will happen? Then this crop will flourish. Akbar said, just a small thing. I have so many honest ministers. Yes, somebody please take the initiative and plant this crop. Not even a single minister came forward. Akbar was very astonished and he got very angry on all his ministers. Finally, Birbal asked Akbar that, Birbal told Akbar that I think there's no honest person or there's no honest minister in the court. So I request you, my majesty, that you plant the crop. Now, Akbar was like, even in my lifetime, I might have lied sometime. Okay. So finally, he realizes his mistake and again brings back Birbal in his court. So that was a wisdom, that was a cunning nature and the witty personality of Birbal. So Birbal, he adorned the court of Akbar. Todarmal, he was a finance minister in the court of Akbar. Okay. Then Abdul Rahim Khane Khanan, son of Bairam Khan, Man Singh Mansabdar, Mulla do Pyaza, chief chef. The best and easy one to remember is Birbal and Mulla do Pyaza. How? Chef, Paneer do Pyaza. So you can easily remember this name. So Akbar was succeeded by his son, whose name was Nuruddin Muhammad Salim, also referred as Jahangir. So in short, this was about the story of Akbar. Is it clear? Yes. Yes, correct, Himanshu. Is it clear, guys? Wasn't that story interesting? There are many stories associated with Akbar and Birbal. Okay. Kalanor Sadvik is a place. It's the name of the place. Okay, Ashirwad. Okay. Kapishankar. Okay, thank you. Yes, guys, please note down fast about Akbar and then I'll stop. Because writing Akbar, it will take almost like 20 minutes for you guys. Okay. So please note down fast. Yes, Atul. Dinellahi, like I'll tell you, as I've told you, Akbar was a liberal person. Okay. Like I'll give you a very small example that there are many palaces where, like, you might have heard about one thing that in Islam, idol worship is not allowed. Okay. But still, there are many palaces of Akbar where you can find the idol of Lord Krishna. Why? Because majority of his wife were Rajput wives, and Rajputs are followers of Vaishnavism, that is worship of Lord Ram, Krishna, or Vishnu. And majorly they worships Lord Krishna. So Akbar, he had a very liberal outlook towards religion. So at a place called as Fatehpur Sikri, he started Ibadat Khana, where debates and discussions on different religions were being held. Okay. And the common point of every religion became the crux. So he started a new religion, which is called as Dine-Illahi. And Dine-Illahi was majorly based on liberal principles of all the religions. So it was a mixture of all the religions. Is it clear, Atul? Is it clear? Okay, thank you. Guys, please note down. After the death of Humayun, Kapishankar, it is not followed anywhere now. Akbar was coronated at Kalanor. Akbar was coronated at Kalanor in Gurdaspur district, Punjab. Second Battle of Panipat was fought between Akbar and Hemu in 1556. Okay, in which Akbar emerged victorious. Yes, Prathamesh, 1556. First Battle of Panipat, 1526. Second Battle of Panipat, 1556. Bahram Khan was regent. Regent means Raj Pratinidhi. Bahram Khan was regent of Akbar. During his initial days, Mahama Anga also played a major role in the administration. Mahama Anga also played a major role in the administration. Yes. The previous point, Rishabh, is Bahram Khan was a regent of Akbar. The next point is, during his initial days, Mahama Anga also played a very major role in the administration. Adam Khan was son of Mahama Anga. Adam Khan was son of Mahama Anga. Okay. Akbar dispatched Adam Khan to conquer the region of Malwa from Baz Bahadur. Akbar dispatched Adam Khan Adam Khan to conquer the region of Malwa from Baz Bahadur. Yes, Joel, I did not get your question. English class, what? Please ask the question. Okay, Baz Bahadur. Second, he conquered the region of Gondwana from Rani Durgavati. Baz Bahadur, Malwa. Okay, Prathamesh. He conquered the region of Gondwana from Rani Durgavati. It is again located in MP. He built a new city, Fatehpur Sikri. 65 kilometers from Agra. In the memory of his Gujarat victory. Okay. Then Battle of Haldi Ghati was fought in 1576. Battle of Haldi Ghati was fought in 1576 between Maharana Pratap and forces of Mughal led by Man Singh. I repeat, yes, I'm repeating the point, Joel. Battle of Haldi Ghati was fought in 1576 between the forces of Maharana Pratap and Mughal forces led by Man Singh. Okay, Joel? Yes, Prathamesh. Victory of Gujarat. Okay? And the city's name was Fatehpur Sikri. Okay, Prathamesh? Coming back here. Here it is not 1580, it is 1582. In 1582, Battle of Dever was fought in which the Mughal forces were being defeated. Akbar abolished jizya and sati. Akbar abolished jizya and sati for a short span of time. He established Ibadat Khana at Fatehpur Sikri. He established Ibadat Khana at Fatehpur Sikri, where religious debates and discussions were held. He established. Yes, Amisha, it is different from 1606 Battle of Dever. He established Ibadat Khana at Fatehpur Sikri, where religious debates and discussions were held. He founded a new religion, Din-e-Ilahi. Who was the first to join Din-e-Ilahi? The first to join Din-e-Ilahi, very good Prarthana, Amisha, Atul, Ashish, Kanna, very good. The first to join Din-e-Ilahi was Mahesh Das or Birbal. Very good. Himanshu. The first to join Din-e-Ilahi was Mahesh Das or Birbal. Akbar's religious policy was drafted by Abul Fazl. Fazl. Akbar started Mansabdari system. Akbar started Mansabdari system. Akbar issued Mazhar Nama. Yes, Himanshu, there was a bit of role. Everyone had a role in what we say Din-e-Ilahi. Okay. Akbar started Mansabdari system. Akbar issued Mazhar Nama. Joel, there's no need to mention major, what we say, things about Mansabdari system. Just remember Mansabdari system. That's it. Okay. I have explained that in detail just for easier understanding. Okay. Akbar issued Mazhar Nama, which means no discrimination on the basis of religion. During the reign of Akbar, the land was classified into 4 categories. First, polage, highly fertile, parauti, cultivation once in 2 years, chachar, cultivation in 3 to 4 years, and banjar, unfertile land or barren land. Polage, highly fertile, parauti, cultivation once in 2 years, chachar, cultivation in 3 to 4 years, banjar, unfertile or barren land. Akbar's court was adorned by Navratnas. First, Abul Fazl, who wrote Aine Akbari or Akbarnama. Okay, just note down this statement as well. He was murdered by Veer Singh Bundela on the orders of Prince Salim or Jahangir. I'll explain this tomorrow when I'll explain Jahangir. But please note down this statement. He was murdered by Veer Singh Bundela on orders of Prince Salim or Jahangir. Second, Faizi. Third, Fakir Aziuddin. He was a chief advisor. Fakir Aziuddin, chief advisor. Tansen, musician. Original name Ram Tanu Pandey from Gwalior. Chief advisor Mahesh Das or Birbal. Abul Fazl, who wrote Akbarnama. Faizi, he's a brother of Abul Fazl. Okay. Fakir Aziuddin, he was a chief advisor. Tansen, his original name was Ram Tanu Pandey. He is from the region of Gwalior, great musician. Mahesh Das or Birbal, he is a chief advisor. Todarmal, he is a finance minister. Mullah Do Piazza, he is chief chef. Raja Man Singh, one of the Mansabdars. And Abdul Rahim Khan-e-Khanan, he was son of Bairam Khan and historian. Okay, one more sentence to be noted down. The first European to visit the court of Akbar was Ralph Fitch. The first European to visit the court of Akbar was Ralph Fitch. Okay, guys. So did you understand about Akbar? Okay, so I guess I have put in the what we say Delhi Sultanate's PDF in the group, and aspirants, those who are new, they can join the Telegram channel, that is IB ACIO English batch. There you will get all the PDFs that I'll upload. Okay, and apart from this, I'll be posting a few questions today again on Delhi Sultanate. Yes, Faizi. Yes, what is the question? Missed after the part Faizi. Okay. So Faizi, he was a brother of Abul Fazl. After Faizi was Fakir Aziuddin. He was the chief advisor. Okay, Rishav? So guys, so this was majorly about this three important rulers. Akshay, Akshay, do one thing. Just send me directly a hi on Telegram channel. My name is Alok Oja. Like if you search on Telegram channel, you'll get that. Okay. So directly send me a hi. From there, I'll send an invite link. Okay. Kaba, you have a question, and the question is, okay, you have already sent me an hi. Okay, I'll check it out. Are they his governor or general deploying of war? What is a question? Kaba, I did not get your question. Please repeat. Yes, Amisha, correct. This is the same Abdur Rahim Khan-e-Khadan who translated Tuzuke Bagri from Turkish to Persian language. Yes, Amisha. Yes, Kaba, can you please repeat the question so that I can answer your question? Yes, correct, Ashirwad. So, guys, hope you understood the points. And, yes, Kaba. See, there's no single person who is leading the what we say wars. Like there are different, like there is somebody called as Nusrat Khan who is leading another battle. Adam Khan, he was leading another battle. So there are different people, there are different governors who are leading the different battles. There's not a single one. Okay, Kaba? Okay. Yes, Roop Chandraji, directly send me a hi here. Okay. Yes, Joel, there were 2 to 3 major chief advisors at that time. Like the person who was a mystic and a Sufi saint, he usually advised on religious matters. And Birbal, he usually advised on political and administrative matters. Okay, Joel? So, guys, with this, I'll stop my words for the day. See you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow, I'll be covering up with the left out part of Mughals and Marathas with major emphasis. And probably day after tomorrow, I'll be beginning up with the major part of modern India. And I'll be telling you what to read majorly in modern India. Okay, guys? So with this, I'll stop my words for the day. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Pratna, Raj, Himanshu, Mansa, Pratna. Thanks a lot, Pratna, China.